मैं अपने नबी के कूचे में चलता ही गया, चलता ही गया। मैं अपने नबी के कूचे में।
For Sayyidina Hamza, and Sayyidina Hamza was like, you know, he was the Asadullah. He was the lion of Allah. He was a very brave man. He was almost the age of the Prophet ﷺ. He was like 2 or 3 years elder than him.
वाह प्यारे हमज़ा का लाशा, जब चश्मे तसव्वुर से देखा अब्दुल्लाह के।
Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is enough for us. So he said, what should we do? So Sayyidina Salman said, radiallahu anhu, he said in Persia, when these sorts of big armies attack, what we do is that we used to, so that they cannot cross the trench and we will be safe. How long will they sit? And eventually they will have to go back. So Prophet ﷺ really liked the idea.
Masjid Quba is the first masjid in Islam. So Prophet ﷺ, when he migrated from Makkah Mukarramah to Medina Munawwara, he stayed in Quba first. Before that he went to Medina Munawwara.
के कूचे में चलता ही गया, चलता ही गया। मैं क्या।
There is a hadith in Sahih Muslim that when Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wassalam will come, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wassalam will also be here. In fact, it says that he will wear ihram here for his Hajj or Umrah. So this is also a place where Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wassalam will come. And according to another tradition, there have been this almost 70 prophets have actually come here, have drunk from this well. तो यहाँ पे 70 अम्बिया तकरीबन यहाँ से गुजरे हैं हज और उम्रे के लिए, जब वो गए हैं और उन्होंने यहाँ से पानी पिया है. Literally making dua like this, you know, what a dua of a mustar, istirhar. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr came and he held his hand. Imagine this, that a Sahabi is coming and holding his hand. He said, Hasbuk ya Rasulallah. Enough.
काबे की रौनक, काबे का मंजर, अल्लाह अकबर, अल्लाह अकबर, काबे की रौनक.
Prophet ﷺ was asked by Sayyidah Aisha. I mean, of course, Sayyidah Aisha must have been very, very young at this time. So she asked the Prophet ﷺ, Ya Rasulullah, did you ever have a more tough day than Uhud? Uhud was very tough, right? He said, yes, the day of Taif. Assalamu alaikum. Ya Ahl al-Qubur. Assalamu alaikum. Ya Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas. رضي الله عنكم أنتم سلفنا ونحن بالأثر وإنا إن شاء الله بكم لاحقون نسأل الله لنا ولكم العافية. And Prophet called them. So, am I hearing something? Did I hear something? Did you say that? And they were very embarrassed. Prophet ﷺ said, you know what, if it was not taqdeer that I had to be born in Makkah, I would have been an Ansari. If I had a choice, he said, I would have been an Ansari. And he said that, don't you like that these Qurayshis, they will go to Makkah, right? They take all the wealth and the Prophet of Allah goes with you. Don't you like that? कि तुम्हें पसंद नहीं है कि लोग तो माल ले जाए और तुम अल्लाह के रसूल को ले जाओ. Start crying. الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض. Zikr and fikr, both of them combined together makes, connects us to Allah, of course. Prophet ﷺ said, did I convey the message to all of you? And there was a murmur everywhere. Yes, Ya Rasulullah. Imagine like 100,000 people at the same time. Yes, Ya Rasulullah. So he raised his finger. He said, Allahumma ashhad, Allahumma ashhad, Allahumma ashhad. Ya Allah, be my witness. I've conveyed the message. Before that, Prophet ﷺ went to Kaaba and he said that, oh Makkah, how amazing are you and how pure are you. And if your people had not forced me to leave this city, I would have never left this city. Inna fatahna laka fatham mubina. I've given you an open victory, a clear victory. Prophet ﷺ was so happy. Guess who did he call? Sayyidina Umar. Where is Umar? Sayyidina Umar was still upset. At whom? At Qurayshis, right? He was very upset. And he said, in one of the riwayat, he said, I was pretty sure that looks like some ayat of my azab has come. Because I was so rude. But again, anger was still there. He said, Umar, and he said, Prophet ﷺ was smiling when I went to him. He said, Allah Ta'ala said, Inna fatahna laka fatham mubina. He said, Ya Rasulullah, is this Fath Mubin? What Fath Mubin is this? I want us to understand the human nature of Sahaba. And they were all human beings. And there are a lot of emotions. And the biggest emotion that they had was the love of the Prophet. That was the biggest emotion that they had. Love of Allah and His Messenger, both.